stream. Hello, it's Wednesday, December 8th, 12 to 3 p.m. Waking up extremely late after an extremely late night of gaming with the boys. We're playing till about 6 a.m. Oh my god, lost track of time. That was not the intention. Just getting set up with the gear. Trying to make sure the phone alerts work before we get in the car, and maybe we'll drive downtown Detroit today. I haven't been there in many, many years. What up, Travis? What up, B? What up, Giant Ginger? Hello, BagelBot. Hello, Fru. He was third. What up, Timmy? Thanks, dude. I need to get some substance before the drive. Some breakfast, something. Literally just rolled out of bed. So, let's do it. Even thought about maybe using the GoPro today, but because I don't have a cover for the battery case. It's a bit too exposed while walking outside. I'll still use my phone today. New lens that arrived. Thank you. Those that helped donate to get it. So, it's just like the old one, I believe. Just not beat up and aged several years. This one has the light on it still. I'll charge it if you want to use it. Seems like my body keeps trying to put me back to Asia time. I keep streaming at the time I normally would have streamed at, right? I think I can't get away from that. Not that I want to, it just keeps drawing me back. Hello, Susie. Yeah, this one was really hard to find. I think they stopped making them. I don't know why. They're mostly sold out in a lot of places. So I was lucky to get one of 17 left on Amazon. Otherwise you have to order in bulk from China. Alright, let me see what I can find here. Seems like this is it. 90% of them are at KL Tower. Those guys. That shit is so annoying. Yeah. But a little bit much over there, isn't it? Peanut butter sandwich? Yeah. That's all we have on standby. How many boxes from Japan arrived? Just the ones that we shipped by airplane. more small ones or something. My monitors, my skateboard. Nothing else will arrive until late February. We got these aluminum cups and they keep your drink a lot colder than when you poured it. It's like some kind of magic technology. Did you miss the gym stream? I don't think you can stream at the gym here. I haven't done that though. What's that beeping? Coming from the speaker? Seems I don't have my sound set up properly. A little bit of G Fuel. Some of it I shipped. Oh. We have to mute this. Big face. You can wear it as a mask. Big enough to be one. Alright, I was gonna drive to the holiday market at 11 a.m. today. But we can still try. Because, knowing me, I probably won't make it. We'll end up going somewhere else due to me not being able to find it. Should probably plot a course because I don't know how to drive there. Let me check it out right now. There's an easy way, but it's the long way. Probably want to take the expressway. Yo, what up, Zal?
actually don't know where it is. All that comes up is Holiday Inn. There's no Holiday Market. Probably just have to go there and walk around. It's 20 miles away. So it does say to get on the expressway. I mean, memorize the directions in my head. Okay. Two different expressways. Okay, I see. I am gonna go to Chicago. Oh, yeah. I need a separate input source for this camera so we can turn up the volume. I'll have to do it temporarily because once I go outside it'll be too loud again. I'll have to think of something else to run it. Don't let me forget to put it back down. Okay, it's boosted 10. Yeah, I'm using a GoPro right now. It's Jeffrey TV #1 model. Frankenmuth is way too far. Super mega far. Ah, excellent. Okay. Let me figure out how to test a sound alert. See if the speaker's on today. The problem yesterday is there's no sounds coming out of this phone. Didn't get to test it because we streamed so late yesterday. No, I didn't hear about that bank. don't know what GLC is. I'm not talking about places to go to. Okay, maybe we have to trigger one. Maybe we can replay one. Oh, that's through Stream Elements though. We have to do it on Streamlabs too. Want some milk? Cats can't drink cow milk. Spooky! Thank you for the 11 months. What's up? Okay, just waking up. Prime sub. One more and you're at a 1-year badge. Alright, well that was a good test. Nothing came through. You fed yours cow milk? Oh, that can make them sick. It's almost like the Streamlabs streaming app is overriding the phone audio and muting my other app that's supposed to be playing them. Is it time to switch to Prism again? I'll try Prism again. He wants them to. Okay. I gotta force close it. Force stop. Okay, try another test alert. I don't want to drive an hour plus, hour and a half in the car today and not have TTS or something going. So boring. Delicacy is an interesting word to call it. Normally that's a word reserved for Oriental food. But no, not really. I drive to New York. No, it's too far. Take an airplane. You don't want to drive that.
get sound. I'm not hearing anything. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Before you break something. You smell like a litter box. The URL's changed for the alert box. Copy. What was that?
J-Ride just subscribed. This is a test.
Did I do that? Micro Center was dead. Wasn't too crowded when we were there the other week. Okay, we got stream element sounds. In case. CJ Walk sounds. Streamlabs CJ Ride sounds. That should be fine. Car redemptions from BagelBot. No, Bagel Points, not BagelBot. Streamlabs Media Share. I did test that a minute ago and it was working. And that's it. I should go to the fake in and out. I'll have to look it up.
J-Ride just subscribed. This is a test.
Okay. Maybe we're good now? Let me try media share. Oh, okay. I'll check out the article. Alright, I think they're going now. So I won't reopen the Streamlabs app. Let me see if I can run Prism without breaking it. Tecumseh. Dude, I don't even know where that is, man. I never even heard of it. Oh, shit. Prism doesn't have custom RTMP stream destination? So I can't use it. For real? Looks like a nowhere land. Oh, in Jackson? Fuck, I'm not going to Jackson. You will be sadly disappointed by the trip there. Yeah, there's nothing there. I thought, the other people were streaming with Prism to custom destinations. That's weird. And sorry, I need to disable that bot timer. I'll do it right now. How far is Vegas? I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to fly there. A couple hours? Drive? No. No one drives that far. Four and a half. Yeah, it's crazy that California is like a 5-hour plane flight. It's so far. Yeah, we can't go back to Micro Center until we have a bigger setup, man. One SIM card isn't enough. It just drops. I'll Google this. How to custom RTMP stream with, what am I using? Prism. broadcast preparation screen. Select the platform that you wish to broadcast to and tap the Add Custom RTMP. What? Oh, there it is. Stupid. Alright. Try this in a second. Okay, save. Where do I get to control bitrate? Oh, it's trying to stream, but I'm already streaming to that destination. And bitrate. Oh, there. 2,000, 3,000. Wow, what if I want to do 2,500? Can't select in between. Okay, let's do 2,000. Okay. You can't split screen with Prism? How am I supposed to read chat? Are you kidding? Oh, man. Yeah, there's a heater vent right there, so now he lays there all day. That's where the heat comes out. Nice and warm. So I have to add chat to this somehow then? Man. These apps suck, dude. Do I click the smiley face button? Cute. Natural. Ooh. Ooh, it squeezed my face in. An anonymous gift, tier 3 to vanquish ghost. Whoa. No way. Dang. Crazy. Wow. Another tier 3 gift. Thank you. Ooh. And still no sounds. Fantastic. I now have cat hair over. It sucks. It's okay. You can always upgrade to the tier 3 if you need it. Tier 3, man, yeah. You can't believe it. Happy holidays. Man, this is really bad. Can't get it off me. I already have cat hair being stuck to my cat sweater. Well, all my clothes destroyed again. Okay, that'll have to do for now. White hair all over, yep. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Red Bull. How do I add a chat overlay to the app?
Yeah, it might be, man.
How was it closed? Multi-stream? No. Can you keep one app open in the background so it launches quickly when you need it? What?
I don't know how to add chat to it. It makes no sense. I'm gonna have to go back to Streamlabs.
Better be good for the price. Yeah, their cheapest spaghetti is like $9 or $10, by the way. I would pay that for a nice place, and I paid more. Like, it normally costs 15, 20 bucks in Korea. But for a place downtown Detroit called Mom's Spaghetti, I don't know. I wouldn't. But it'd be funny to go. Hello, Evelyn. Alright. Let me try and replay a sound of this setup. Recent events. I ate a big bowl of spaghetti last night, so I'm not craving spaghetti at all.
Oh, it's open 4 to 12. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Why on my Streamlabs dashboard does it not even show the latest gift subs? I can't even like replay it. Yeah, man. I destroyed the apps. It really sucks. Anyone else want this? I'm not gonna have it. I'm done. Huh. There's no cheese. It's just peanut butter.
J-Ride just subscribed. This is a test.
So does it not do active alerts unless it's streaming, like running? Who programmed this thing, man? What a piece of shit. Oh no. I just wasted the entire rest of my afternoon trying to fix this, and now we can't go downtown. We'd only have 30 minutes. Okay. Guess we'll go somewhere else today. Go get my cold weather stuff. Be happy? I'm so happy. I'm delighted. Alright. I guess we'll move to the car and then see if we can get the audio working there and figure out somewhere else to go, because it'll be 4 o'clock in 15 minutes, so we won't have enough time to make it to Detroit before it gets dark. So I'm gonna go to a different city. See you guys in like 5 minutes.
ハードオフに売りに行こうハードオフに売りに行こうハードオフに売りに行こうハードオフに売りに行こうハードオフが買い取ります親切店で買い取ります売るならやっぱりハードオフハードオフ
Alright. Now to figure out if we can get alerts to play.
Jeremiah just subscribed. This is a test.
What?
B-Tracker says testing the TTS.
Jeremiah just subscribed. This is a test.
Oh. Remove that one, remove that one. Echo.
Jeremiah just subscribed. This is a test. Jeremiah just subscribed. This is a test.
Okay. That's weird. I guess it sounds cool.
Jeremiah just subscribed. This is a test.
So weird. Wow, that wide angle is so clear now. God damn. Nice. Nice new lens. Yeah, that's way better than the other one, huh?
Crime Times gifted a subscription to Yilmu.
loud? What was loud? Yeah, it's about to rain. I don't understand. None of this makes sense anymore. I'm just gonna go. If we don't go, we'll run out of daylight. I don't think it's working though. I don't know how to fix it. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Just gonna drive. Oh man. Can't use Bixby voice. Oh. Hello, welcome to my live stream. My dash does not have GPS. Thank you. We don't have that kind of luxury out here. Alright, maybe I go get a bubble tea. I don't know. Wow, that new lens is so good. Welcome. We are currently a half mile to 8 Mile. I'm spaghetti. Normally, I wouldn't dare walk this far to the store, but IRL streaming has changed me. This is a shorter walk than it is from my last Airbnb to the train station. Little squirrel. He's got a nut. This is a tiny micro city here. Called Ferndale. It's typically where the hipsters live or hang out. Wow. This is so exciting. Look at it go. God damn. I hope it lights up at night. Well, I don't walk or exercise anymore, so hey, whatever. That's why we're all fat over here. We don't use our legs ever. I'm gonna turn into a fat ass, Mom. Wow, look at those big balls. Nice. Bubble tea, bubble tea. Yo, does anyone know if that's new? There used to be no parking over here, like one shoddy little lot. Oh yeah, all the Kappa Pride people in Detroit live over here too, so you'll notice these rainbow flags, like that one. So, yep. Just watch out. I think, yeah. Oh. Whee! Hydrate, man. Well, we almost made it to 8 Mile. Sorry, we're at 9 Mile. What's that music? Hi. Party. And that guy's car. One more mile to go. You can walk it if you want. Here we can buy rainbow muffins. Here we can buy hair, luxury wigs. Oh. We can buy rainbow tattoo piercings. And oh, Luke Skywalker is right there for some reason. That's nice. My zipper keeps falling down because of the weight of the speaker. I'm gonna continue to pull it up every 5 minutes. There's another one? Quickly boba? What's a boba? I thought it was bubble tea. the... Oh, crispy popcorn chicken. That must be good. Man, I gotta wear more clothes. Remind me. A hoodie and a coat, not enough. Hey, it's this way to Garbut. Whose butt? Garbut. Cool. So exciting. I want to go to Garbut with my popcorn chicken and boba. I've seen a few barbershop poles on this street. I don't know. I've never come here for a haircut before. What is that sound? Betty is moving back home. Oh, good for Betty. Some birds? Hi! 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 Stop that! Stop it! Stop that! No! Wow, look at that beamer. It's sitting low. This is really kind of awkward. Okay. What? Do they have a problem or something? There's a place that sells vegetarian comfort food? And at this sign, there's a sign at the door that says, no violence, no sexism, no racism, no homophobia, positive mental attitude. Is that like a problem at vegetarian restaurants here? Kind of weird you have to say that. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Oh. Self-defense, fitness, yoga. Yoga self-defense. Oh. Defend yourself with yoga. Oh, this place. Oh, that's what it looks like with the lights on. Wow. This has been closed for a while. Bar, restaurant. Okay. There's more here now than I remember. A little bit. Oh, what's up with the birds? What's wrong with the birds in Ferndale? Grocery store. There's a barber over there. Oh, there's another barber. Haircuts. Haircuts. Cuts. Skeleton in that window. Wow. Okay. Organic fair trade coffee and espresso. Another barbershop. Oh, this one has Elvis in the window. Small Elvis head. I want the real barbershop. Real men's barbers. This is the only nightclub anywhere here. It's called Orchid. Who's ready to go party at Orchid? $3 drinks till 11 p.m. The best bar to shake it on the dance floor? What? No way. Okay. I'm ready to shake it. Oh, these look new. I'm sorry?
Go on the back of this building and you'll see it's leakage coming out of this building. It looks like a burst pipe.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I just
I'll go
I
investigate.
called the police.
Thank you.
It's real bad.
Okay. CD Ride News, live on the scene. We have some leakage. I also see some popo. We will investigate this, miss. I'll fix it. Where's the leakage? me over here for this? CG Ride News Live, we have some burst leakage. It won't stop coming out. It's gonna be an ice rink in minutes. Wow, cool. It's like a... Whoa! Uh-oh. Someone call the police on the police. Out of control. Out of control. Guy across the street putting his hands up in the air. Police on the scene. No one knows what to do. Oh, is that Orchid? Woo. Alright. Very exciting. That was good. Yeah, leave the crime scene. Quick. It's fine. The police lead waved at us. What? This town is so weird. Hey, that was a new Supra. Hey, why does it smell like marijuana right here? Man, when that's the city's slogan. Okay. Alright. We're going places. This city is going places. We're going to the moon. Liv is a weed company. I see a big billboard for it right there. Can't miss it. Dude, all the Coney Islands are closed. Like, all of them. What's up with that? The weed sign right there. Detroit bubble tea, not an entrance. Not an entrance. Please use rear entrance. Oh, it's a great clips. Thank God. I wanna go. Yeah, there's pride signs everywhere, vegan signs everywhere, and weed signs everywhere. Oh. And organic signs everywhere. Very, very hipster. I'm not hipster enough to live here. The organic food and vitamin center. Is it open? I don't know how much one costs. Thank you for supporting our Ferndale family AAPI and women owned? What's up? What's AAPI? Why are pluses in the back signs here? Yeah, I don't know. The front door is locked. Oh, Asian American Pacific Islander. Oh, is it? I've never seen that abbreviation before. Star of India. It's our local India food. Wow, 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 wow. Whoa, it's slippery. Goddamn, we got black ice. We'll be closed for renovations starting December 1st. Open back up on January 20th. Sorry for any inconvenience. Oh man, I came all the way here for Indian food. Maybe there's another one. I don't know. What's down here? Anytime Fitness. In your face. What do they sell? I think it's a restaurant. we found OLED switches, man. Found about 12 or 15 of them at the mall yesterday. There was a bunch. I had them at an Amazon store and another store. I forget the name. What's with the weird signs over there, though? It's 15 squirrel nut zippers. What? Oh shit. What's the temperature? My phone's getting charging issues. It says it's too cold to charge. Oh fuck, not this again. Oh god, remember those days? It's too cold to charge your phone. It's slow charging still, at least. Now. I can't feel my fingers, they're frozen. Well, normally when you're streaming from your phone, it gets really hot and even sometimes overheats. So it's funny that even with that processing right now, it's not enough to keep it warm. I used to try and tape hand warmers to the back of my phone. I might have to do that again. $1,500? What's... Oh, $1,700. What time is it? Oh, it's only 5 p.m.? Yeah, it snows here. It will soon, don't worry. It melted a couple days ago. Yeah. Here's a map of Detroit for when you drive a car like I have and it has no map installed. And you pull over and look here. Figure out where you need to go. Whoa, is that a Challenger? With a Henry? Give me your ice cream. Oh. One way. Oh, it says get pho. Get pho. Got pho. Got pho. Get pho. Got pho. Oh yeah, it snowed this morning. Oh, okay. Oh, we just had a little bit on the grass. That's it. Union Barber Shop. Oh, even the credit union is Kappa Pride. Yeah. Black Lives Matter, and so do Christmas dresses. They're very fancy, like it says. Wear a tree on your head, then get a tattoo next door. Wow. Buy a record on your way home. Igloo reservations. How can you reserve an igloo? Oh, here's that Beamer. Whoa, look at that pipe. Whoa. Twisted chassis, it says. Why is it twisted? Did it get in a crash? Better untwist the chassis. I'm using different speaker placement the next time I come out. Wow, what the hell are these? What are these concoctions made out of glass? Oh, I'm gone. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. I can't feel my hands. I think they're gonna fall off. Gotta start running. Oh, fuck, get soft. Ah. How down did I park? I think I'm frostbitten. I can't feel my fingers. Oh.
From what I can see, they're in the custom bed making business. They know they're not making the beds with their hands. What the hell? It's their ideas. But the beds, huge. I'm looking at it right now on T.I.'s page. Go check it out on Instagram at Trumpman 31. Big ass bed. Now, to give you an idea of the ratio of scale.
Okay. Never coming outside again. This is super painful. Oh man. I know, man. I don't know how I survived there. That was crazy. Oh. Ooh. Oh fuck, my fingers hurt, dude. Oh. These gloves suck. Okay, just give me a minute for the frostbite to wear off. Oh. Okay. Just give me a minute for the pain to go away. I think it's colder inside the gloves. I don't know. I don't feel it. Oh, it's on. definitely warmer in here. I just can't feel my fingertips, but the pain is subsiding. Sort of. Well, now I need to ask Santa for Christmas. Some hand warmers, probably. Oh yeah, I can't do that on stream though. No grabbing your nuts on stream. In-N-Out is suing the small Michigan burger chain. Eat this not. No. Dollin Burgers? Leakage investigator. Eclipse. We have alerts now. That's cool. Thank you, Jada Fresh. 1 year resub hype in the chat. What up? What up? Was what scuff? The stream. Well, something wrong with the server? Oh, it's been fine since I made all the changes on Monday. Check. 0 dropped frames, 30 FPS. Bit rate is green. Is the camera leaning to the right? Man, that really bothers me. It made it worse. Oh, it's the spacer on the headrest. The audio view got scuffed when the alert happened. Interesting. I'll just have to monitor it for the next time it happens. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it sucks to be back. There's no denying it. But nothing I can do about it right now. Checking our bar alignment. Anything specific I miss? Yeah, my girlfriend, my wife, my friends, my life. I'll take some of that, man. Anything warm is perfect right now. No, I don't have a wife. But basically, as close as it gets, man. As close as it gets without asking her to marry you. Nice, that's pretty level. I have that side propped with my gloves. I just leave my gloves there all the time. No, this is not my car. I don't have a car. What would have displayed on screen that lagged it for you? There's not even any overlays for you on OBS. Oh, but they're coming from the phone. Oh. Oh. So I'll probably have to run the alerts from a different phone and hope the battery doesn't drain. I see. I can run it separate. Alright, that gives me an idea. I can't run it through the car. There's not even a map. The camera disconnected on the phone about 10 minutes before I got back. I need to come up with a way to notify myself when that happens, or I don't know what I can do. Because, yeah, since I can't look at my phone, I have no way of knowing what's going on with the stream. I don't know too about it yet. Woo. Good to be inside though. It's pretty brutal out there. It'll be dinner time in about an hour from now. Shout out to our new lens. Thank you, Mr. New Lens. I even got a backup one for in case it breaks. So that's the one. Ordered two. So I think it's still running the alerts okay on that phone. Speaker. Yeah, it's still on. Let me volume check. Pretty high. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. Now my phone can charge properly. I just gotta come up with a proper mount and way to hold chat on this stick if possible with the battery. I don't know. Can buy attachments for that. Alright, that's good. Yeah, I almost need a co-pilot. I don't know how I set up some kind of alarm for myself. I don't have a system. Anyways, I can at least show you the changes I did here on Monday. When we didn't have internet for a day and a half. I didn't know, but I guess in the last 5 years some new cable lines were run around the house. So that means I could put the cable modem, the new one, the Nighthawk, that's the new one that we got at Best Buy, instead of renting one from Comcast. So I just put it down here instead. Then I'm actually streaming wirelessly from this camera to that router. It's very tiny. And then I ran some internet through the ceiling this time. And so now the servers are not running wirelessly anymore. Yay. Because I had like the router hanging up there to connect upstairs. So I reversed the setup, so now the people working upstairs in the office have to use wireless, but they're all laptops anyway, so it's already wireless. So fuck them. I'm taking on the Ethernet line. Yo. There we go. But we got the other mesh routers connected pretty well, so it's covered upstairs. It's just a bit different. So now that router pings to a router right above in the kitchen and then goes to the other office for people working there. Yep, mesh routers. Maybe we can play a game or something. Let's see what we have in our dungeon room. It's a TP-Link Deco. They're on sale right now. They're so cute and small. Oh, there's some puzzles up there. Yeah, I don't know how we would play Stratego with each other. Might need 2 people in person. I forget how to play. I don't remember. We used to have hundreds. Now we're like down to 10 games. They really threw everything away. Other than like a couple Monopoly games. Whoa.
Welcome to Bixby. You can talk to me anytime by saying hi, Bixby.
Oh my god. Play Would You Rather? Oh, is that a game on the shelf? I can check. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't see it though. It was in the shelf under? Okay. I think the freezing cold blinded my eyeballs. Yeah, exactly. I might as well just play it on the computer. All right. Tabletop simulator. Those are cool. I like them. I don't have it, but I think they're cool. What up, Finsky? Yo. Pretty easy to set up the decos. And it comes with some neat phone software. So you can set up port forwarding through your phone without really having to log into anything. And then, so like I can just bring up all the clients on the network right now and like throttle other people, prioritize things. You can see how they're connecting together in the mesh. Yeah, it's super handy, like way better than just a regular router. I recommend. I didn't get the best model either, because some of them offer different strengths in terms of like how far the signal goes and then different speeds. So I think I've got the like M5s. It's probably like a middle grade one, and it's pretty hard to penetrate some of the metal heating ducts from this basement, so it's like barely enough. It's good where it is right now. If we chose like a weaker model, it might not have been enough. I got a 3-pack. You can connect up to 10 of them. I don't know why there's a limitation of 10 though. Kind of strange. Seems a bit arbitrary. Yeah. So you make it really good if you want. Put one in every single room for the best speeds. Because the farther you are away from the source, the slower the Wi-Fi is. I'm crazy enough, I would probably do that if I could. But this covers the whole house pretty good now. One router alone definitely did not cover it, maybe like a third of the house. Dominoes, what's this? Cool. Oh wow. What? Oh shit. Thanks, man. I might actually do that. I never thought I would miss Japan Domino's, but I really miss Japan Domino's. The pizza I've had so far here hasn't been as good. The place I used to like caught on fire and burned down, so now I don't have like a go-to pizza place. Oh, you have some TP links? Okay. Yeah. The app kind of helps you place them because it'll show you the strength and which one is connecting to which, so you can try and move them closer. But the QoS priority is definitely works. It works. So I've got the game servers on priority and the stream server. I never got to use the Asus QoS. I've never run this many servers from this house before. And if I'm living by myself or my own apartment, I don't need to. I don't even need QoS because everything is stream related anyway. Just need it here because there's like 15 devices connected in the whole house. I mean, probably don't really need it. There's enough bandwidth now. But it's cool that you're never going to get kicked off the Valheim server. You know, my mom's going to get kicked off her email instead. But don't tell her that. Set up a private network on its own internet line because there's only one internet company. It's not my house. I don't pay for it. It's not my business. I only managed to talk them into upgrading our service because it was less to upgrade than what they were currently paying for a 1-year promo deal. Before it was $410. Now it's $1,240. Well, from the Deco router, I got $898 down, $41 up. They're saying Detroit is going to be second place after Silicon Valley for tech companies. Still only one company who sells internet. Yeah. My parents keep saying that too. I think it's something that like boomers keep saying to try and promote young people to want to stay or bring business here. And there is a little bit of it, but not really. It's a big marketing thing. It is. And there's like 1 or 2 companies pushing for it. So it's like, oh, you're going to want to stay here because Google is setting up offices and this and that. But it's not like anything Google tech. It's like Google marketing offices and like paperwork stuff. Nothing actually techy. Just a tech company.
Free sub with Twitch Prime.
Whoa!
Yay,
If you like
alerts!
Self-Margin, subscribe for free with Amazon Prime.
What up, Zelmadge? Thank you for the holy 4 years. Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit. Thanks. Thank you. ISPs sharing the same infrastructure. Well, we only have two options in this neighborhood. I looked it up. It's AT&T DSL or Comcast cable. We used to have AT&T DSL. See, it's like every 10 years my parents get into a legal fight with the internet utility company. So like 20 years ago, they were in a fight with Comcast. So we never had cable TV growing up because they refused to give them service. And now, more recently, they got in a fight with AT&T. So we have Comcast stuff, but no AT&T. And now we can't get DSL because they refuse. I'm starting to notice a pattern. It's a little pathetic, but it is what it is. So just stay out of it. So, had any effect on the prices of real estate? What, the tech companies? Housing here is crazy expensive. When the internet wasn't working at the house, I was like contemplating renting, even if it's just an office to like stream from. But yeah, there's like nothing unless you go super south ghetto. Just no way of making it happen. Costs less in Japan, man. Doesn't make sense. Costs less in Tokyo. Costs less to live in Tokyo than it does in Detroit. What the fuck? I don't think the marketing affects the real estate prices though. They're already fucked. We'll probably see some of like the buildings for them downtown when we go. There's not many. There's like 2 or 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the cheapest I could find around here was like $1,200 a month. We will see the ice rink that's in the Be Right Back screen. I was gonna go there today, but we would have spent more time driving than we would have spent outside had I gone all the way there. It's kind of far, so I need to make sure I wake up early. It's 20 miles. $20 there, 20 miles back. Ooh. No, it's cold. It's okay when the sun's out during the day. It's just when it goes down. You can't really hang outside, you know? You gotta like go to where you want to go and get inside. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask about the Christmas lights. I'll write a note. We have one fake tree set up with lights, but no ornaments. I did do something last year at my Airbnb, didn't I? That was a pretty big tree, too. Oh, that pole. Sure. I'll decorate the pole instead of a tree. I'll compromise with that. Good idea. We can find some green stuff to wrap around it. Sure. Ceiling's kind of messed up. But yeah, maybe we can go ice skating at that one place that we see on the camera. I was just trying to figure out where it was because I don't really know. I don't think I've ever been there. We just don't go there. Or it's been a long time. Woo! Yep. Oh, I thought it was an L this whole time for loser. Now I see it's supposed to be a check mark for partner.
Nasty virus just resolved.
Nasty virus. "46 months. Thank you, nasty virus." What up, what up? Huge. Almost 50. Campus marshes. Yeah. I know what it is. It just doesn't mean much to me because I will have never in my life driven myself there before. It's just not a place we go. So like I'm a little bit lost the first time. So I gotta figure it out. Did I connect for it? Yeah, give extras. Probably when P Waves drove me there with Stream 4 years ago. That was like my first time really walking around there like that. Only other thing we would have like gone there for would be music events. Three and three. I won! Yeah. Now it's not symmetrical though. There we go. Maybe we can write something in it next time. I'll write a message. A hand. To Daddy. Oh my god. That's my dad's handprint. Not mine. Maybe one of those is mine. Maybe this is mine. Yep, this this one's mine. Bam. About half the size. Oh, 1993. Oh, yeah. I was only like just born or something. I was the year I was born. Ooh. It's like concrete coming off of it or something. Whatever it's made out of. Chat can play Connect 4. There's 7 columns. We pick 1 to 7. Sure. Try. I don't know any strategy. Twitch Connect 4. Alright, you guys can be purple and I'll be black. Go the other way. Okay. I'll let you guys go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You pick. I'll pick second. Okay, and Scorp picked 4. Alright. Pick 5. Pick another number. 4. Dang, 49 months.
Superlative being just for sub. 4.
Wow. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Not a bad choice. I'm gonna go 4 as well. Pick a new number. Next one I see. 20 more months. 20 more months? Cheers to 20 more months. What happens after 20 months? End of the world. Oh, 69. Is it? Yeah. I didn't think about that. Wow. I can't even imagine. How many years would that be? Yeah, maybe we'll get there, man. Maybe. Definitely possible. I'm feeling it. I think so. What badges for 69 months? We'll have to come up with something. Some of that won't get banned. Maybe just a picture of Elon Musk or something. Five years and 9 months. Oh. That's... Oh, it's actually not that far away, is it? My partner anniversary is in like May, and it's been 4.5 years now, I think. got you with an orange helmet? Anarchy? Yeah. It's a good idea. 3. Okay. Oh, whoops, that was my color. Take it out. Alright. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Nice block. Okay, let me think. Hi, Trekkie, thanks. I almost got frostbite, but I feel better now. I'm gonna go with 3 as well. After the county's open again, will we go to Asia again? Yeah, I think so, man. My wife and my girlfriend and kids are there. And all my friends. So, most likely. Not most likely, definitely. I'm being very nonchalant. It's not a what if, it's a when. 6 was the next number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go 5. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go 2. My 5 wives and kale? No, you can only have 4. Just 4. That's the legal limit. And what's her face only has 2 moms. She needs 2 more moms. I forget her name. But she held my clothes hostage, so I tried to forget her name a little bit. Anscorp says 5. That's the next number I saw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like you're trapping me. Although I doubt any of us actually know strategy for this game, because it's kind of an old game. I'm sure there is some good trapping strategy. Two. Nara? Her name was Nara? Nara. No, I don't think it was Nara. That's the name of the city with the deer. Nira. Yeah, Nira. That was it. Nira. Yeah, she wouldn't give me my shirt back. She said I had to go over to her house to get it, and I was afraid to go to her house to get it, so I didn't. And so she met me outside my condo in Kuala Lumpur on the day I left to give me my shirt back. The next number was 6 by Johnny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. But I'm getting a little bit worried. I feel like I'm gonna have to apply some pressure. 2. Two by Airwolf. You block it. Okay. Yep. I think I just won. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and block that, son. You could go 3 and block that one, but then I just go here and win. Woohoo! I actually did not see that coming, but it kind of worked out. Ants Corp says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect 4. Woo! Come on. Wow, that was actually really tricky. Did not plan that out. GG. It's Red Cheddar, 23 months. Damn, dude. We get more subs playing Connect 4 than I do freezing my balls off walking around the city. What's good? Happy 23. Rematch one more time. I think I let you guys go first last time. Ah. Hey, how come there's no audio alert that time? Why is it hit or miss? I don't understand. Okay. I choose first this time. Seems like going in the middle is probably the best start, I would guess. Your choice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could start on the edge, but that limits your options. 7? Alright. I'm going with 4 again. Your choice. Vanks is 4. Okay. I'm gonna go 5. Yep, you can go diagonal or straight. Or sideways. 3 ways. Three by a little bit. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna go 5 again. For some reason, my brain can't, like, pre-process 15 turns ahead in this game. Maybe it's time for dinner. 5. Okay. I'm gonna go with 3. Your turn. Next message after 1837. Three. Okay. Going 2. The next message after Airwolf at 1837. I smell dinner. It's making me hungry. 2. Oh, right, 2, of course. Have to go for 2. Then I have to go for 2. I don't know what's for dinner. I can smell it, but I can't tell what it is. A little bit said 4? 4. Okay. Interesting move. Oh, shit. Oh, I almost didn't see it. I go for 1 for the block. Woo, that was a close one. Next message after bank for the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta go 5 for the block. I wonder how easy it is to stalemate in this. Maybe it happens a lot. Your turn. Two from a little bit. Oh, shit. Okay. I have to go for that block on 3. Okay. I don't know how to force this one. Timmy said 3. Oh. Ooh. Wait, what's happening? What's happening here? I'm gonna go 4 as well. Okay. Alright. Next message after Joshua's you won. Did I? I don't see how. 5? Okay. You want 5? What? Oh. Oh, I just won. Oh my god. I won and didn't even know it. Dang, you guys really gotta work on it a little bit. I'm not even like trying and still winning. Yeah. Ooh. I felt a little bit of pressure. I saw you trying to work something, and I don't know what happened. Really crumbled on yourself there. Thanks. Yeah, some of the partners got sent holiday gift bundles, so this was included in mine. We need guild meetings. We gotta get on voice chat. Alright guys, let's do this. Nice. I want to play like Monopoly or something, but I don't know how to do that through the stream. Or some kind of other like social games. Close game. GG. GG. Ready to go back to Japan? No. I didn't have enough pizza yet. I have to buy it. Do we all have to buy it? Only I have to buy it? Then, okay. I can't really make 50 other people buy it. That's a little bit kind of crazy. Unless it's cheap. I don't know. Games normally cost like $60 these days. Couldn't find online mahjong. Oh, I have one. Oh, I can show you. We have a planned outing for Valheim tonight, so I can either do it before the guys get on or tomorrow. That's a good idea. I'll find the site. It's really hard because they only have like a fast mode. I can barely keep up with it. It's just hard to find the sites because there's no English. At least when we looked, and the one that we found, it was not. No Inglando. Yeah, that's why they're hard to find. All in Chinese. Although, I don't know why we didn't see any Japanese ones, because Japanese people like to play it too. But I haven't seen any. But yeah, I can buy that for 15 if only I have to get it. That's fine. That's a good idea. I'm down for that because, shit man, at 6 p.m. too cold to walk outside, so. Fast mode, yeah, there's like timers on your mahjong decisions, like you have 6 seconds to make an action. speed running. I don't know what you call it. So it's a little bit hard to learn to play the game and work through strategy when you have to go that fast. It's for experienced people, but everyone who plays is experienced because they play it since they're 2 years old with their grandma. But we can still try. They use an online currency to join and bet in the games called beans. Just like white beans. We'll try another round of Connect 4 tomorrow. Right on. I still don't have Xbox Pass. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for checking. But yeah, Twitch sent me the game, this partner blanket, hot water, coffee canister that I should probably be taking outside with me now. I'll do that tomorrow. Pretty nice thing. Socks, pins. I gotta get those. Like, where are my official Twitch pins? Does Twitch send G Fuel? No. I need to pick another sponsored stream date, like to schedule a date to be sponsored by them in December. I was hoping to like get the modems from China and get the like full setup working first, so that it's not just like me walking around on a scuffed setup on G Fuel's stream. But those come in on the 15th or 16th, supposedly, if they're not late. So I could ask for more G Fuel for that. If I ask for it, they'll send some. I still have like the small packets, but like the bigger canisters, I had maybe 1 or 2 left, and I did ship them, but yeah, they won't be here for a while still, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only have the small packets on me. There's dice gambling in New World at the Everfall Pub Inn. Really? Oh, sweet, man. I haven't logged in since we got to play last week. Been too busy fixing the network. I could today though, if you want to do it first before Valheim. It took us 5 hours to get a bow and arrow in that game. It took 6 hours to get everyone online a bow. It was so hard. It was pretty fun though. We definitely played way too long. Like 9 hours, I think. Why does everyone keep tweeting that NA Valorant is dead? I'm gonna retweet and just say Valorant is dead. Oops. $5 hours to get a boner? Bow and arrow. Yeah, the server is on hard mode with a bunch of mods, so it's just like non-stop enemies attacking for a while. Eventually it did stop. Yep. Oh, I started borrowing my dad's CyberPower PC right here to edit the VODs that get uploaded to YouTube. So, like you can see here, last night's stream, 8.5 hours, just last night. So I edited a little bit. Then it can render and do its thing while I'm doing my own on that laptop. Split the resources a little bit. Yeah, it sounds like there's some kind of Valorant tournament going on and NA just sucks at it, so they keep saying NA is dead. Without paying attention, that's what it sounds like. Yoink my dad. Look, he said I could. He said I could. He's got his work laptop in a different workroom. Okay, my mom said he's used it like a total of 5 times. Which is weird, because why would you get this and then not use it? Oh, you didn't see me put in the extra case fans, but I finished it. It was really hard because the water cooling tubes keep like jamming up into the fan. Look, I couldn't even mount the fan. It's just resting on top of... Can you even see? So that fan isn't attached to anything, it's just standing on top of the graphics card because I can't push it back because the radiator is in the way, and then anywhere else the cooling pipes are in the way. Like I think it's top 5 worst PC builds I've done, but as long as you don't have to move it, then it's okay. But if like my dad comes down here and like pushes it out of the way to like pull something from the socket, it could start a fire. Like something will jam in the fan, it'll overheat and ignite, and that'll suck, and then we'll run for this fire extinguisher, which expired or was built in 1995. They only last 15 years, so it's expired. And he'll try to use this and find out that the flame won't go out because this actually doesn't work anymore. And then we'll panic, and then he'll try and take this like giant carpet and cover the fire with it, but it's not a fire carpet, so it's gonna ignite, and then that's history. I'm vibing just like that guy in The Flash. And a vibe. That's how it happens. If you'd like to buy some artwork, these are all for sale. This one right here is a naked man with no arms. The other ones, I don't know. This one here is freaking me out because it looks like the Japan post office logo with the T. So I've spent so many hours looking for their post office now that this thing haunts me actually. So I'll actually give that one away for free. And those ones, yeah, those ones are all for sale too. Alright. I'm starving, dude. It's 7 p.m. I'm gonna get some dinner, and I'll be back on or before 9 o'clock. Well, that's just in 2 hours. Gotta get a proper meal. I only had like half of a peanut butter sandwich today. Probably be on the CJ Walk channel though, because we're gonna be on my PC. So I'm gonna download a couple new games that we can play during the day that we talked about. Try to find the Mahjong game. And then get ready to play with the other guys. Probably till 3 a.m. because I think some of them are West Coast, I can tell. So I'll probably be going for 6 hours. See you then. Thanks for subbing today. Little by little, fixing the stream alerts and stuff. Still some more to go. I've got some ideas. Catch you later. Join Discord. Matane. Bye.